Well, Dwight, as we continue our coverage of the highlights of the U.S. National Cross Country Championships presented by Reebok, the event out in beautiful Boulder, Colorado, elevation 5,400 feet is the town, and the course itself on the Flatirons Golf Course is flat. It'll have a couple of dips in it, led by Jonesy's Surprise, and it will cover 2,000 meters, or about 1¼ miles. For each loop course that this is, sometimes called a criterium course. We lead off here with the junior men's competition. Junior meaning, and essentially, you cannot turn 20 years of age in the year 2007. Meet director Pete Julian has done an absolutely fantastic job, and the city of Boulder has turned out en masse with his assistance and drive. Over 10,000 spectators are out on this course for this event. Earlier today, the Masters competitions were held, and Dennis Simonitis, 44 years of age of Utah, won the men's, and Patty Murray, 41 years of age, won the women's, and Dennis's wife, Michelle, was second in the women's competition. This is the third race of the day. The junior men have passed the 2,000-meter mark in 6 minutes and 25 seconds, about a 5:10 mile pace. Leading the race, Dustin Martin from Albuquerque, New Mexico, who is part of a strong Native American Wings of America team favored to win. And as we approach the 4,000-meter mark, the lead has been taken over by Josh Edmonds from Liberty University wearing the white, and Martin directly behind him with the pack still crunched together. No one has made a move to break away at this stage of the race. Taking over now at 6,000 meters into the race is Elliott Heath from Winona High School in Winona, Minnesota. His brother is at Stanford, is a 4-minute miler, and Elliott is going there next year and making a move to try and pull away and win this race that's 8,000 meters in length, which is right about 5 miles, and it is going to be Elliott Heath's day. And he hits the tape in 26 minutes and 7 seconds for the victory. Oregon University's Kenny Klotz winds up in second, and Matt Tebow gets third.
There's a lot of fast guys out here, and it seemed like everything was real conservative. No one really knew what to do with the altitude, I think, and everyone was just kind of didn't want to go under too early. And my whole strategy was just kind of start out slow and keep moving up. I didn't really know what to expect coming in, but hey, it's probably the race of my life today. So,
and that it was. The senior women's competition, the leader and favorite is the legendary Dina Castor, a 6-time winner.
This is the essence of our sport. We've got mud, we've got enthusiastic spectators here in Boulder, Colorado, which is a distance running mecca in our country. So it's just an awesome day out here. With all the snow Colorado's been getting, they seem to clear it up and have a nice, beautiful day for us to be out here.
80 women toed the mark for the senior competition, covering the same distance as the junior men, about 5 miles. The exact altitude of the golf course, 5,430 feet. And for those of you not familiar with the foot imperial distance, that is just over 1 mile up in elevation from sea level. Dina Castor getting out very smartly in the early part of the race, along with, in blue, in second place, Shalane Flanagan, the recent American indoor record holder at 3,000 meters. Castor, who is coming down in altitude from where she lives in Mammoth Lakes at 7,900 feet, is really pulling away and putting pressure on. You can see how chewed up the course is here, this being the 5th competition of the day. And the 10,000 spectators let her know they're behind a woman who has in the past trained in the Boulder, Colorado area. There's Shalane, but back in second place. She said before the race she wanted to try and hang with Dina, but obviously she has not really spent much time ever at elevation, and she is getting a bit of a lesson from a woman who lives at almost 8,000 feet and is very, very prepared for this race. Back in the pack, number 120, Elva Dreyer, a very accomplished international cross-country runner for the U.S., leads Katie McGregor in the powder blue, number 322. Dina, after 4,000 meters, her time 13 minutes and 3 seconds. She's running at about 5 minutes and 20 seconds per mile pace, but all alone out here just hammering this course. It is all Dina Castor today as she has spread eagled this course and the field by at this point over a 300-meter lead on Shalane Flanagan in second place. And Castor takes her 8th overall U.S. National Cross Country title. Shalane Flanagan coming in almost a minute behind at this point. And she would later say that this was her most difficult race ever. Kara Goucher, the wife of Adam Goucher, takes 3rd place in the Women's Senior Open title. And Lauren Fleshman, ex of Stanford University, now running for Nike, comes home well in 4th place.